Welcome to the Thursday edition of Tech Stocks Daily. Hold on to your gadgets because we've got a lineup that's hotter than Jensen Huang's AI chips. Today we're diving into NVIDIA's meteoric rise to become the world's most valuable company, Apple's latest AI innovations exclusive to the iPhone 15 Pro, and the epic showdown between Microsoft and NVIDIA for tech supremacy. Plus, we're toasting to some sizzling updates from Toast Inc. You won't want to miss the drama, the tech wizardry, and the investment scoops. Let's get into it. Grab your popcorn and geek glasses, folks, because NVIDIA is taking center stage in today's tech news extravaganza. This tech titan isn't just making headlines for fun, it's rewriting the playbook on market dominance, AI innovation, and even ETF reshuffling. So let's dive into why NVIDIA's stock ticker resembles roller coasters, and why Jensen Huang might just be the Tony Stark of the tech world. First up, the blockbuster news. NVIDIA has surged ahead to become the world's most valuable company, eclipsing tech giants like Apple and Microsoft. With an enviable market cap of over $3.38 trillion, NVIDIA topped Microsoft's $3.33 trillion, thanks to its AI chips that everyone wants a piece of. And this isn't just any rally, it's the equivalent of hitting a walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. The AI chip boom has driven their recent stock price up 164% this year alone. NVIDIA is now being hailed as the cornerstone of what analysts call the fourth industrial revolution, powered by the AI revolution that's reshaping the tech landscape. Wait, there's more drama in this cinematic tale. Jensen Huang, NVIDIA's CEO, is being praised as the godfather of this AI movement. He's not just orchestrating a symphony of silicon, he's dictating how chips should be allocated and installed, even sparking a feud with Microsoft over it. Imagine Tony Stark telling the Avengers how they should line up for battle. It's that intense. Microsoft balked at Huang's vision for chip installation, leading to a standoff that even escalated to CEO Satya Nadella's desk. Microsoft finally secured the freedom to design its own custom racks, but not without some heated boardroom drama first. In the financial theater, NVIDIA is also shaking up the ETF world. The Technology Select Sector SPDR fund is rebalancing to increase its exposure to NVIDIA while cutting down on Apple shares. We're talking a massive $10 billion trade to buy more NVIDIA stock, reflecting the company's gargantuan influence in the AI space. This isn't your ordinary ETF shuffle, it's basically rewriting the tech investment strategy playbook in real time. However, even superheroes need a break. NVIDIA and its fellow semiconductor stocks hit a bit of a slump recently. After reaching record highs, shares of NVIDIA and other AI-exposed semiconductors like Broadcom and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing saw a minor retreat. Investors are concerned about frothy valuations, indicating altitude sickness from NVIDIA's towering stock price. In another twist, NVIDIA's meteoric rise has even sparked ephemeral collaborations. Elon Musk and Michael Dell announced that Dell is building an AI factory in partnership with NVIDIA to power xAI's supercomputer. This partnership will support Grok, xAI's generative AI chatbot, aiming to rival OpenAI's ChatGPT. So whether it's leading the race to a $4 trillion market cap, starring in ETF rebalancing acts, or having CEOs spar over AI infrastructure, NVIDIA is proving it's not just a player in the tech world, it's the headline act. Jensen Huang and his team are scripting a blockbuster that's just beginning, and we're all here to watch the sequel. Stay tuned, because NVIDIA's show is far from over. Apple is making waves today with multiple headlines swirling around its advancements in artificial intelligence, market strategies, and camera innovations. First up, Apple has launched a host of new AI features under the banner of Apple Intelligence. These features, available exclusively on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max models, have set tongues wagging. Apple execs, including John Giannandrea, Greg Joswiak, and Craig Federighi, clarified in a recent chat with Daring Fireball's John Gruber that the exclusion of older devices isn't a cunning ploy to boost new iPhone sales. Instead, it's all about the necessity for powerful hardware. The computational demands of these AI models make them unfeasible for older devices. You could, in theory, run these models on a very old device, but it would be so slow that it would not be useful, Giannandrea quipped. So if you're rocking an iPhone 15 Pro, you're in for some speedy AI-powered magic. Everyone else? Well, iOS 18 still has plenty to offer, minus the AI wizardry. Switching gears to the stock market, Apple's strategic approach to AI has caught the eye of investors. Despite the lack of an Apple-exclusive chatbot, the integration of ChatGPT with Siri and Apple's focus on AI-driven personal assistants has been enough to send Apple shares soaring. The company is treading a careful path here, emphasizing privacy and control over AI functionality. This cautious approach is a welcome contrast to the hasty rollouts from competitors like Alphabet. While the new AI features may not be groundbreaking, they could be just the nudge users need to upgrade to the latest iPhone models. With Apple's product revenue accounting for a significant chunk of its income, this could be a crucial play to address recent dips in sales. And if that isn't enough innovation for one day, former NASA engineer Mark Rober has been stirring the pot with an intriguing suggestion. Apple should consider making a DSLR camera with smartphone software. Tech YouTuber Marks Brownlee, aka MKBHD, agrees. Imagine marrying the computational photography of an iPhone with a high-quality DSLR lens. This comes as Apple explores new frontiers in camera technology, including potential collaborations with firms like Canon to enhance its Vision Pro mixed reality headset. Tim Cook, Apple's CEO, might have his hands full, but the company isn't shying away from bold ideas. So whether it's making AI more accessible, playing it smart in the stock market, or rethinking cameras, Apple continues to dominate tech headlines. Stay tuned, because who knows what Apple will surprise us with next. All right, tech lovers, grab your popcorn, because today's news is juicier than your grandma's Thanksgiving turkey. Microsoft is making headlines, and it's not your average news flash. We're talking about a titanic battle with none other than NVIDIA for the title of the world's most valuable publicly traded company. Yeah, it's a tech showdown of epic proportions. Now, let's break it down. Microsoft, that stalwart juggernaut we all know and love, has been fighting tooth and nail to maintain its spot at the top of the tech hierarchy. But guess who just rolled up looking like they've got an ace up their sleeve? NVIDIA, folks. Microsoft found itself momentarily dethroned as NVIDIA's market cap skyrocketed to a monumental $3.33 trillion thanks to a well-timed stock split. NVIDIA split their stock 10-1, making it more digestible for a wider audience, which really paid off. So, why might you ask, has Microsoft found itself in this dogfight? Earlier this year, Apple got shaky knees over iPhone demand, which opened up the scene for Microsoft to storm the castle. And storm they did, particularly getting a boost from their investment in OpenAI, cementing their role as a frontrunner in the burgeoning field of generative AI. Despite this, NVIDIA came in like a dark horse and overshadowed Microsoft's momentum. That stock split was like Loki's trickster magic, cutting the shares to 10% of their previous value, which made more investors pop up like mushrooms after a rainstorm. But Microsoft is not out of the race. Oh no, they've been setting records of their own. Just before NVIDIA's meteoric rise, Microsoft's stock soared to a breathtaking all-time high. Even though it saw a tiny dip of 0.45% the next day, the bigger picture is that Microsoft is showing solid gains. They've notched a 7.6% uptick this June and an impressive 18% growth year-to-date. The plot thickens. Around June 11th, Microsoft had this breakout moment. Think of it as a nerd version of a rock star smashing a guitar that signaled strong buying interest. For stock market enthusiasts, this was a signal that Microsoft's stock wasn't just peaking, it was tearing through like an Olympic sprinter. They're eyeing that next big mark at $500, which could spell significant growth and a possible comeback. As the market closed on June 18th, Microsoft shares were at $446.34, which had dipped slightly. But Microsoft isn't letting NVIDIA ride off into the sunset unchallenged. Their performance hints there's still plenty of fight left in them. In the grand scheme of things, this tale of titans is shaping up to be the Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed of the tech world. So don't touch that dial, because this suspenseful drama between Microsoft and NVIDIA is far from over. Hey tech enthusiasts, today we're diving into the big buzz around the hot and toasty news about none other than Toast Inc. If you haven't been keeping up, Toast is the restaurant software provider that's been sizzling on the NASDAQ. So why is everyone talking about Toast today? Let's break it down. First up, Toast just got a major boost in its relative strength rating, shooting up from 71 to an impressive 82. Now, for the uninitiated, RS rating is like the popularity contest of stocks, rated on a scale from 1 to 99. This score tells us how a stock's price performance stacks up against all the others over the last 52 weeks. Historically, stocks with an RS rating above 80 often end up being the prom kings and queens of the stock market. However, while Toast reclaimed its 50-day moving average, it hasn't hit a potential buy point just yet. So, keep your eyes peeled to see if this payment processing guru starts serving up a more enticing investment pattern soon. Toast ranks number 15 among its peers in the finance card payment processing industry group, trailing behind heavyweights like Kaspi.adr, Nuvei, and Paymentus Holdings. But wait, there's more. Toast is also catching a lot of attention from investors and analysis platforms. Zacks.com recently reported that Toast is one of the most searched for stocks on their site. Despite its recent performance dip, shares dropped 9.9% over the past month compared to the Zacks S&P 500 Composite's 3.6% rise. The excitement around Toast is stoked by its potential future prospects. Currently, Toast is sporting a Zacks rank number 2, thanks to a stream of positive earnings estimate revisions. For those watching earnings, Toast reported a loss of 2 cents for the current quarter, which is an impressive improvement of 89.5% from the same quarter last year. Revenue growth is also looking promising, with the consensus sales estimate for the current quarter expected to be $1.23 billion, reflecting a 25.5% year-over-year increase. In the last reported quarter, Toast posted revenues of $1.08 billion, a 31.3% jump from the previous year, and beat the Zacks consensus estimate by 4.63%. Their EPS surprised folks as well, surpassing estimates by 6.25%. With sales estimates pointing to continued growth, Toast could soon find itself on a tasty upward trajectory. Toast has also been rated on valuation metrics and comes out slightly on the premium side, earning a D from the Zacks Value Style score. But if it can maintain its growth momentum and earnings surprises, this might be less of a concern for potential investors. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Toast's recent performance and its future prospects? Are you ready to take a bite, or do you need to see more before making your investment decision? Drop your thoughts, comments, and spicy takes below. We'd love to hear from you. Tech news, stock market, TOST Inc., Investments, Header Finance. All right, tech aficionados, let's zoom in on one stock from today's sizzling headlines, the unbeatable, unstoppable NVIDIA. Now, if you're wondering whether you should sell, buy, or hold this high-flying chipmaker stock, let me drop some knowledge for you. With NVIDIA's meteoric rise, AI innovation, and ETF reshuffling causing stock ticker spasms, it's definitely an attractive player in the market right now. The stock has surged a jaw-dropping 164% this year, thanks to the massive demand for its AI chips. And let's not forget its recent crowning as the world's most valuable company with a market cap of over $3.38 trillion. I mean, it's practically printing gold chips. However, even heroes have their Achilles heels. The recent dip in semiconductor stocks, including NVIDIA's, has made some investors cautious. There's buzz about frothy valuations and potential altitude sickness from NVIDIA's towering stock price. Look, even the Avengers need to take a breather now and then. So, here's the million-dollar question. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Given the epic highs and minor pullbacks, I'd say hold. Why? Because while NVIDIA's current achievements are intoxicating, the market is experiencing natural fluctuations, and a bit of a cool-off isn't unusual after such a massive rally. Their partnerships, innovations, and leadership in AI are long-term strengths that make this a stock you don't want to drop prematurely. Remember though, my tech-savvy friends, always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Evaluate your risk tolerance, investment goals, and stay updated on market trends. This tech showdown is just getting started, and NVIDIA's script is far from over. #hold NVIDIA, tech investing, do your research. All right, tech fans, today's market activity was nothing short of a blockbuster. NVIDIA's AI-powered ascent continues to dazzle Wall Street. Apple is pushing the boundaries of AI and camera innovation. Microsoft is engaged in a thrilling showdown for tech supremacy, and TOST is toasting some impressive gains in the finance sector. It's a wild ride, and it's just getting started. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and share the tech love with your friends. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for another fresh scoop of all things tech. #TechNews, stay tuned.